Today I'm talking about the spiral order clockwise, starting from the top left corner, then return the list of traversal sequence. So for example, this is a 2D array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we need to transfer this to 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 8, 7, 4, then 5. As this is the n times n 2D array, so the matrix length, row and column are the same. So we can use create a start and end, and the end will be the row number, which in this case will be 2, 0, 1, 2, and the column will also be 0, 1, 2. So end is the row and column number, and start is the 0. So once the start smaller than end, we do the while loop, and we need to make sure start need a +1 and end need a -1 to do the next round. So first round will be the outside, like 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 8, 7, 4. The second round will be 5 only. If there's more rounds, say 1, 2, 3, 4, then in the middle should be another round. What we do in this case is, in the while loop, we make left to right, then from the right top corner to the bottom right corner, and then from the bottom right corner to the left bottom corner, then we do the left bottom to the up left corner. And here we need to make sure the matrix is from start I. Start is 0, I is 0, so it starts from the left top corner. And in the I, where I is equals to start, and n is 2. So we are looping from first row 1, 2, 3. Then in the next for loop, we do need 3, 6, 9. So we need to see the matrix is I to end. N is 2. So this is already down in the first row, so we need a 6. So 6 we need to be row +1. So which in here is start +1. Start +1 will be 1, then 1. Then next will be 2. So I here, and then I equals start +1. So this will make 6, and 6 only in this case. And the next we do from end to the left, from the right to the left. And here at the end, here is 9. So I at end, so it's 2. And we need to go back to 0. So I is bigger than start. We do I minus minus. So here is end I. And here we do the matrices from I to start. Matrix I start will be this time and minus 1 will be 4, because here we already passed through 7, 8, 9, 9, 8, 7, so 7 is already passed through, so next will be only this one, and 1 is already finished in this for loop. So I is n minus 1 and I is minus minus. So here is a tricky thing is you can do matrix start I, then I end, then end I, so I start. So every time the last letter I will be the next first letter here. The next N will be the first N here. Next I will be the first I here. So this is the this question to reorder the clockwise. Today's next question is the how to list the keys in a given binary tree layer by layer. Each layer is represented by a list of keys, and the keys are traversed from left to right. So in here, this is a binary tree. We in the end need to be 5, 3, 8, 1, 4, 11, and 5 is in a list, and 3, 8, the second layer, will be in another list. Then 1, 4, 11 will be on the third layer. How we do that? We will use Q. Why we use Q? Because every time we put the root, if the root exists, we put a root, we first in, first out, so root will be out. Then when root go out, next we find the root have left and right kid. So 3, 8 will be 3 will be go first, in 8 go left, go next to 3. So then when we take it out, will be 3, then 8. So will be 5, then 3, then 8. Then next time when 3 is go out, we put 1 inside, then 4 inside. And next time when 8 go outside, we input 11 inside. And when we record or store in the list, we store the whole list when the queue is not empty. So here we create a list in a list. I call this as res. Then when root is null, we return res, we return null. So when root is not null, we generate a queue. Queue is generated by linked list, and we put the root to this queue. So this time queue is not empty. While queue is not empty, this case here is important. Size need to be definition here, because if you do queue dot size here, in here, and you don't generate size variable, it will be change. It will be changed the size when you offer here. So the size have to be right before the for loop. Then next time, after size, you can have the current layer list, which is in the like 5, 3, 8, 1, 4, 11. So current layer is generated by for loop. So when I equals 0, I smaller than the size, I plus plus, we see the current tree node. So we q dot pull. This will pull the current tree node in the queue, and then we put the queue key, like the current number, into the current layer. And at the meantime, we find if this current tree node have left or right kit. If the queue is still not empty, we keep doing this for loop. For example, if we now in 3, then in this case we need a queue like 3 and 5 is already go outside, so 3 is inside, so we need to put 3 into the current layer. But at the meantime, we input 1 and 4 as current left and current right. But this time, before 1 and 4, we have 8. So, for example, if I do, let me debug this time. So you can see when the first for loop I is 1 and the size is 1, then I is 0, we go through it. This time the rest is 1, then you see here the rest should be 1. Next time we go to the while loop, queue is not empty, size is 2, because what we have is 0 and 1. What is 0? It's 2, and here is 3, which means here 2 and 3, which means it's left and right kit from the tree node, root tree node, from the root tree node. So then we keep going. We generate the current layer, and the size is 2, I is 0. We pull the last one, so which should be 2. In this case, current is 2. You can see here. See, key is 2, and the size is 1 now. Then we add the current layer 1 to the current layer. So this is now 2. We then try to find if 2 have the left or right kit. So we go through it. Now Q should have now Q should have 3 now, because the size of Q is still 2, even if we offer left and right child from 2, because we make this size not change. Then we keep going to 3. This should be 3 now. Let me see here. Yes, this is 3. Then we add 3 into the current layer. So we go here, and then this time we see if 3 have the left and the right kit. and go and go. At this time, we finish this for loop and we put this in the rest list. Then now we go back to the while loop. This time size should be 4 and 5 because we have 4 and 5 here, but because the left and the left and right, we don't have any number. That's why we only have 2 sides here. Then we keep going at the same time like before. Size is 2, generate the current layer list, which is empty. Then we use the for loop to put the 4 and 5 into the current layer list. And in the meantime, we see if there's any left and right kid from the current tree node. Keep going to be 4 and 5 into the current layer. So now current layer should have 4 and 5, and we add this to the rest. So now this time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and what we have is 6 left. So this time Q is still not empty because we have 6 in the queue. So we just need to make the for loop again. Size is 1. We add the queue, this time is 6 into the current layer. And if see there's any left and right child for the tree node 6, and we find nothing now. So this will be end the progress. So while loop now is empty, and we return. Yeah, that's the end. So the answer will be 1 as one list, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The time complexity of this one should be O n square because we have while loop and the for loop, and every time we need the worst case, we need to traverse the whole level. The time complexity is O n because every time we generate the current layer, then we add the current layer to the rest. So, but this only count at one time, so it should be O n.